Evil Empire, laughing all the way to the
My Hero Academia is on a legendary run. The final season of the anime has been producing banger after banger on a weekly basis, and I've been keeping up. My Hero is personally in my top 5, and it's one of the most requested series to bring back on the channel. And I'm just here to let y'all boys know now, we back up, cause I'm gonna be covering the entire final season. So let me not even waste no more time. If you haven't already, lock in and follow me on Twitch so you can tap in when I'm live, and go sub up to the second channel for even more new content. But alright, it's been long enough. We gotta cover all the treacherous activities going down in My Hero Season 8. So let's get into it.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty.
Alright, so the season kicks off with All For One. First off is solo squad wipe of Endeavor, Hawks, and the rest of the G League heroes who tried cornering him at the Gunga Villa mountain ruins. And he's just menacingly flying through the skies of Japan so he can link with his treacherous little twin, Shigaraki. So together, they can finally call checkmate on the gang. And it's not looking too good for the heroes at all. Yeah, they started with the upper hand in that surprise attack, but after all the fighting that had went down, a lot of they heavy hitters are either too injured, incapacitated, or too far away to intercept All For One. All while Deku and Shigaraki are just chilling, trying to break the Guinness World Record for the longest game of English or Spanish. And yes, I checked. They've been like this since Season 7, Episode 13. We've had 10 episodes pass since then, and it's been nothing but this stalemate.
boring.
Any backup? No one. Every hero we've sent so far has got belted. Tell me, how bad's their situation right now? No, we're cooked!
Sugauchi.
All Might! And from seemingly nowhere, aura farming in the rain, briefcase in hand, standing 10 toes in front of his one-of-one Batmobile, we see the man himself, All Might, out in the field like he's playing Madden, just staring down All For One, basically telling him, bring your ass to the streets. And y'all would've thought All Might had some clippers in his briefcase, cause he said, I'm handing out fades. There's no way you can stop him. You don't have a quirk anymore.
If what they're saying is true, Shigaraki's hatred is having some effect on me.
All Might!
I knew it. You can't ignore me.
Why? Because I am here! And even though All Might's quirkless now and doesn't have the power he used to, that don't mean he's defenseless. Cause bro legit hops in his Tony Stark bag, stealing his whole flow, doing a whole Iron Man 2 briefcase suit up with nanotech. All For One must think shit's sweet now just cause I don't got a quirk. That's why I'ma put a band on his head like Braun in 03. Meet Armored All Might's broke boy. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. A band might not even be accurate. All Might probably just up the M on All For One's head. Got him out there looking like Luigi's brother. And All For One is pissed. Bro actively looks like he's finna blow a gasket or pop a blood vessel with that fat ass vein poking out of his forehead. And he knows the only reason All Might's even there in the first place is to be a distraction and keep him from Shigaraki. Cause in his current state, there's no way in hell he even stands a remote chance in a fight against him. But out of pure hatred, this Hall of Fame forehead puts a pause on the master plan he's been cooking up for literal decades, just so he can go and beat on the elderly.
Oh hell no.
Nah, gang. I really hope Muzan saved you a seat on the anime villain short bus, cause this was not the play. I'm crying. All it took was the bare minimum amount of rage bait from his biggest op, and All For One decided to start moving like the US Department of Homeland Security. Niggas really went from taking down actual threats like Osama bin Laden to beefing with Hood Genius on Twitter. And let me repeat myself, cause I don't think y'all hearing me. China is currently working on 200-mile-per-hour trains, and the US Department of Homeland Security is beefing with Hood Genius on Twitter. Yeah, nah, this country might actually be fried. But anyway, both of these boys go dashing in at each other, and All For One sets off this massive AoE laser slash, slicing through the terrain. All Might ends up blocking it with his red riot shields, but that one hit already depleted him by 66%, so next time, that's not gonna work. Rushing ahead recklessly. I'm familiar with your brazen style, but without one for all, you're flying towards death! Black Whip! Charge bolt! I said it once, and I'ma say it again. Just cause All Might's unpowered doesn't mean he's defenseless. Bro said, alright, I ain't got no quirk, Cool. And legit hopped in his Kakashi and Drake bag and said, fuck it, I'm stealing flows. Using a makeshift version of Deku's Black Whip and Kaminari's Lightning Quirk to immobilize All For One and hinder his regeneration in the process. And these two quirks aren't the only ones All Might had copied. He legit had Melissa's shield spearhead the entire Hercules project, creating the armored All Might suit. And the suit legit came stock with every member of Class A's quirk in one form or the other. So you best believe All Might's finna be using those to the max in this fight. Cause next thing you know, man summons a whole size 46 black Timberland boot from his Batmobile, comboing it with shoot style and a repulsor jet, and said, I got this. Knocking the sonic rings out of this nigga. Then All Might just gets the wailing on him mid-air, flexing the entire time like he was trying to get his Devil May Cry style rank to the max. But we all knew All For One wasn't finna stay down long, cause he immediately says, Springify, plus Brawn Boost, plus Air Cannon, plus Rivet Stab, plus Dark Ball, plus Impure Beam! And this single attack sent All Might flying from one end of the city to the other in an instant, tearing through skyscrapers like they were pieces of paper. And we check in with Unk just to see that this man is in worse condition than the 20-leg parlay yo homeboy swear was gonna hit. And even though he just got ragdolled through the city, All Might realizes that his D1 rage baiting is working because of the random combo of quirks All For One just threw out. All Might's built-in Jarvis system immediately tells him that his left wrist bone and collarbone are completely shattered, along with the fact that Tsukuyomi, his utility cape that can auto guard, is out of commission too. So he activates max movement assist in his suit so he can stay in the fight, just to look up and see All For One floating above him. Hi. Menacingly.
Oh my goodness!
Looking like the reincarnation of the Demon Lord, ready to bring on the apocalypse at any given moment. And he is pissed. And I just want y'all to take a second to peep All Might's face right now. This devious grin tells me everything I need to know. Like, this is a generational talent, a true student of the game, face of the franchise, undisputed and unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer. And I'm not talking about his hero work, I'm talking about rage baiting. I know a superstar when I see one. And I know the main reason he's doing this is to distract All For One so he can't link with Shiggy, yada yada whatever. But I know deep down, he's doing it for the love of the game, just for the thrill and excitement. Like, no BS. It's just like that rush of adrenaline feeling you get when you get on the game with your boys and it seems like one of them is having a good day. A little too good of a day now that you think about it. So you just decide, you know what? I'ma just plant that one seed of rage baiting instigation and conversation. Something I know is gonna trigger bro. That one sensitive subject you know for a fact will start an argument between him and one of your other homeboys and get bro to genuinely start tweaking. And when this happens, all you gotta do is clap it up. Cause mission accomplished. I mean, yeah, y'all bound to go on a losing streak after that. But the party is guaranteed to be funny as hell for the rest of the night. Hey, not all heroes wear capes. But anyways, as he's flying in the air, All Might speed blitzes All For One, trying to knock his ankles loose with his straight right. But that shit ended up hitting as hard as DDG's last album, cause bro blocked it with his Rihanna-sized forehead, and immediately counters with his massive AoE EMP lightning blast, trying to take All Might out the game for good. But bro was just like, fuck no baby. And summoned the vial of the combined evolved STD variants of both Lily Phillips and Magic Johnson from Hercules, shoving it directly into his gut, turning bro the same shade of purple as Barney in a Rotten Grimace shape. And the serum's just tearing up his insides like he just ate the new deer ankle nuggets, steak nuggets from Arby's. So to get rid of the toxins, he just said, fuck it.
Nuke the whole generation.
Blowing himself up, resetting his entire body with his modified rewind quirk, making himself younger. And in the process, flings All Might through countless skyscrapers till he comes crashing down at this gate. And off rip, All Might peeps that All For One's rewind quirk works exponentially faster based on the amount of damage he takes. But bro is so distracted by the rage bait that he doesn't even realize. And even though he's on 50 shield and 1 HP, All Might stands tall, continuing this rage baiting masterclass by laughing in this man All For One's face. And you can just tell, bro is genuinely finna crash out off these mind games. So from Hercules, All Might summons his very own Hulkbuster armor upgrades, adding more and more modified class 1A quirks to his arsenal, and suits up with all this new gear to look like a monster straight out of my nightmares. Like, gang, I understand you doing what you gotta do to win, but this is a PR and marketing nightmare. Like, how is Hasbro gonna sell any toys off this? So in his new suit, All Might's bouncing through the city making All For One play chase, and his plan is to set a trap for bro that'll inflict massive damage, because every time he gets hurt, All For One's lifespan gets reduced drastically. But All Might's main issue right now is energy, cause he can't afford to hold anything back in his attacks. But Hercules' power level is sitting at 45%, steadily getting drained by the second too. So All Might's darting through this alley, but he gets stopped when All For One randomly pops in front of him like Goku when he hears that you're strong.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
I know what you're trying to do.
But I don't need to exert myself to carve that grin off your face. I can kill you in power saving mode. Your agony will be exquisite. And from this angle, it looks like All Might just got Swiss cheese. But bro is Weave Nation certified, effortlessly maneuvering his way up and out of these spike traps with ease. But this was all just bait, cause All For One legit had 2 chompers from Plants vs. Zombies off perks, sitting up top, waiting to swallow this man whole. So All Might immediately pivots, dashing into another alley, but these 2 ankle biters are relentless, hawking this man down, all while All For One is destroying pieces of bro's gear and just talking crazy. Aw, your smile disappeared. It must be embarrassing going out sad in front of all the hus on this worldwide Twitch stream. You were once the greatest hero, but now you're just a broken old man who's missing half his guts, copying the power of children far younger than you. Give it up, Unk. The symbol of peace has become the symbol of impotence, and now he will die. Pop that pussy for Obama! And it looks like All For One landed the kill shot. But what he didn't understand is the embers of One For All are still burning no matter how dim the situation looked. And just like he worked at IKEA, this man All Might had the perfect counter already lined up, stuffing his mechanical tail down All For One's throat. Pause. And I just wanted to be known that I could get a joke off so easily right now. But for the first time in the channel's existence, I'ma just take the high road, cause ain't no way the ops caught you lacking in 4K like this. But anyways, All Might just starts blasting ice into All For One's system, freezing him in place. But this was all just a setup for All Might to reveal his true quirk.
Connection complete. Commencing emergency charge. Target blocked.
Hercules!
Wake up, filthy.
Gun for all! Activating the Kamehameha Death Beam from the heavens to switch down All For One. In the Season 7 callback, the Star doing this exact same thing in her fight with Shigaraki was just chef's kiss. And All Might said that burrowing under the ground move to soften the blow shit dead. Cause Mans used earphone jack's quirk and started blasting bass boosted Uno Miles at max volume.
Bitch, I'm in the field, nigga call me Indiana Jones. Feel like Soldier Boy today, so kiss me through the phone. Feel like Usher yesterday in the shower, bitch, I was burning.
So bro is in hell. And as All For One is trying to crawl out, he tries piecing up All Might with his devil whip. But bro counters all 3 attacks, hits a James Harden step back, then binds All For One to the ground using more of his tech. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. All Might is hooping, using all types of weapons a normal person would never think of, moving crazy. But somehow, bro's still not moving crazier than Quavo after putting a chainsaw on his Draco. Like, what kind of ops do you Atlanta niggas have? But anyways, even though All Might is up right now, remember how I said earlier that Hercules was only sitting at 45% charge? Yeah, we gonna have to press F to pay respects. It was good while it lasted. Hercules, I told you, you can't go beyond using toys. And All Might knows, seeing this glowing demon child the same color as Kraft Mac and Cheese emerge from the smoke ain't good. So he flash steps towards him, trying to put him in timeout. But Kid All For One said, wait, I can't remember. How's that one Yeet song go?
You stupid bitch!
Pack-a-punching All Might straight into the concrete, and you can just tell he's hurt and laboring. And his injuries almost got him looking as bad as Cam Too Funny. That's not a good look, former hero. Bereft of hope, missing your trademark grin, struggling on the ground like a worm. I'll relish the look of utter despair in your eyes. Then I'll make a mess out of your face, just like you did to mine all those years ago. And all of a sudden, just as he's about to finish off All Might, All For One can't move. Everyone bleeds the same color. And we look up to see the certified demon of Season 2 himself, the most glazed villain in the entire series, Stain, the hero killer, aura farming on his very own Green Goblin glider. And he dashes in on his glider while licking a sample of All For One's blood off this rock, freezing him in place, throwing the ultimate assist to the GOAT. So y'all boys already know, this fight is nowhere near over. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button for me, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Make sure you go follow me on Twitch so you can chop it up with me when I go live. And sub up to the second channel for even more content. And if you haven't already, join the Discord to stay updated on everything. All links are down in the description. And as As always, I appreciate the support here on the main channel. I couldn't do none of this without y'all, so thank you. We on the road to 200K, and we should be hitting that real soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned, because I'm coming right back with some more My Hero.
So, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Be smooth.